If it sounds good, then it's definitely right here on the Mighty Metro. Guess what? Anonymous decided to send us a voice note. Let's listen.
The story goes like this. Good morning, Sebi. Good morning, Naked. So my story goes like this. It's a very long story, but I'll try to keep it short. Should I get a chance to be called back, I'll be able to lay it down. I am in a very difficult relationship. We were married, got separated, got back together, separated again, got back together, and now we're separated again. The issue being he wants to control my finances because I am more financially stable than he is. So every time he leaves, he would still complain about everything that I do, where I go, with who I go, and what I do. So just because I won't let him have access to my finances, and that is the biggest problem. The reason why I can't let him have access, because I once found chats on his phone where he was promising his side chick things, and how he would promising her to buy her things with my money and lying to her, saying that we have a joint account, and for him to get the money we both have to sign, but there is no joint account or anything of that sort. So he was promising her things with my money, so I refused him access to my finances, and that caused a big problem in our relationship.
Yo, what a story. Naked, did you hear that, bro?
Yo, I'm flabbergasted.
Pelitemba. How about we get into Oscar, man? Let's chat to Anonymous.
The following content is of a mature nature. The views expressed in this segment by presenters and contributors are not necessarily those of Metro FM and the SABC. Caution should be exercised in the advice given.
Anonymous, good morning.
Morning, Freddie. How are you?
I'm amazing, but based on your voice notes, seems like you're going through a lot.
I am. I definitely am.
Tell us about this guy. Like, for how long you guys been together?
We've been together for more than 8 years, married for 5. And yeah, we got our first separation sometime in 2021 because of his promiscuous ways. And at that time, I wasn't yet financially okay. And then when I became financially okay, he came back and apologized, and we tried to sort out things. So I was like, okay, we can give it a try. And then we did. But that lasted for 2 months, and he started again. But at that, he wants to control everything financial, because now I am more financially stable than him. And now he wants to control everything. And there's nothing that I can do that he doesn't complain about. It's either taking the kids out, he will complain about that. Me buying a new set of shoes, he will complain about that. It's just too much. It's emotionally draining, to a point that we had to separate again, and he went back to the same girl, which I found chats on his phone where he was promising her to buy her certain things, to start her own business, but promising her towards my money, which he lied to her and told her that we have a joint account, of which we don't. And he was promising her things, guys, like with huge amounts of money, and lying that we have a joint account, and for him to get the money for her, we have to both sign. But then I'm not allowing him to do that. He called me all sorts of names, and that I'm financially abusing him. But it's my money, which I will not allow him to use it to endorse another woman's dreams. Why he doesn't want to support my own dreams. So we are currently separated now. He lives in another province, and I'm in another province. But still, every day I get a call. If I don't answer his call, then it becomes World 17. I can't miss a call from this guy. He is emotionally manipulative. I can't do anything for kids. Buying them something, he will complain about the amount of money that I spent buying something for the kids or for myself. But he's not contributing anything at all.
So what assistance do you need from us today, Anonymous?
Naked, I just want you guys to advise me what's the best way to go about this, because I have suggested divorce and he refuses. He said he won't grant me that. But there's literally nothing left for me here. I cannot continue like this because he's so emotionally abusive.
So
And I can't take it anymore.
is a divorce something? Why is divorce a suggestion?
I just suggested the divorce because there's
No,
nothing
wait.
left.
Why is it a suggestion? Like you either want to get married or you want to be divorced. It should not be a suggestion. It should not be a debate. I want a divorce. Like,
I
you know,
have faith in
Anonymous, I can suggest vanilla ice cream. I can suggest chocolate. Hey, baby, would you like chocolate? No, but let's have vanilla because the whole family likes vanilla. That's a suggestion. A divorce is not a suggestion. When things are broken, the relationship isn't going well, it should not be a suggestion. It should be a demand. You demand your divorce and you stick by it. But listen, we're going to come back to you after the break, né?
Okay.
But please just be more firm in what you want.
Okay.
And even after, when we ask you again, you need to know where you're going. You can't be this is nothing that should be, you can't flip-flop around it. You need to be firm onto what you want from your life, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Sabi?
All right, let's take headlines.
SABC News, independent and impartial.
In our headlines, the number of vehicles that were involved in this morning's multi-vehicle crash on the M41 off the M4 in Umhlanga, Durban has risen to 52. And the South African Union of Students says it believes the Higher Education Department is failing to correctly coordinate the sector to ensure students are properly funded. Details at 11.
It's time for Ask a Man. Ask a Man on the bridge.
All right, it is Ask a Man on the Mighty Metro. Just to give you a quick breakdown, South Africa Anonymous had sent us a voice note. But the main problem here is the fact that the man that she's married to, they've been married for a good 5 years, been together for 8 years. The brother is not financially strong. She is the strongest financially. He is using her money. She finds it hard to use her own money. He is controlling. He sometimes takes this money and he spends it with another woman. She has issues with that because he is taking their money and he is even lying and saying that they got a joint account when they don't have a joint account. And it looks like the woman that he's spending money on is a woman that he has history with. So Anonymous is tied. She wants to leave. She talked about the fact that she's been exploring a divorce, and that's the channel that we were trying to unpack with her. Mind you, they do have kids, so we're just trying to get a better understanding of the story. Anonymous, I think Naked had asked you around a divorce. Why is it a suggestion? What was your closing sentiments there?
Me suggesting a divorce to him was me trying to see where his mindset is, because we have been separated so we separate, get back, separate, get back, and now I feel like I cannot continue with this back and forth. So I need out.
The thing also here, Anonymous, with this guy, the longer he has access to your account, the more he might be moving funds. And by the time he signs the divorce papers, he will leave you with nothing. How much control or say do you have in most of the stuff that you guys have accumulated together?
As I said, we do not have a joint account. I am in control of my own account. But he always asks, can I have this amount? Can I have that amount? Can I have this amount? And when I refuse, and I put my foot down and say, no, I cannot continue doing this to you. You're giving you money every time that you ask for it because we have things to do. He will start accusing me of things, calling me names and telling me that I am being financially abusive because he's not stable at the moment.
Okay. So he does have a job?
Yeah, he does have a job, but he spends all his money with this other woman, and she also has the nerve to send me messages as well.
Anonymous.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
What did she say?
Sure. She has said a lot of things about how she loves him and how she's not going to apologize for loving him and stuff like that.
Anonymous, you full
So,
of
and
games.
I'm like, no, you can have him.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. But I will not have him use my finances, my children's future money to support you and your kids.
But Anonymous, so this thing is just about money. They want your money. Not just he, but she wants your money as well, and that's your sole purpose in life.
That's the most difficult part, Naked. Because
No, but that's the
he
easiest.
only wants money from
Anonymous,
me, nothing else.
that's the easiest part.
How is
It's
it
not
easy?
because you know what they want. How is it difficult when Anonymous, ne? You said Uguti, yes, this guy has a job, but he's got 2 jobs. The other job is to love you, protect you, and the children. And the children's future. Right?
Yeah, and he's jeopardizing all of
Yes,
that.
exactly.
He's not doing none of that.
Exactly. Because now finances for the kids are going to this woman. Your finances for you guys to build, it's going there. So stop playing games. Why are you still there? And I have a problem with the fact that instead of saying what you want or doing what needs to be done, you said there's something that you said earlier on. I just forgot it now. You said it because you wanted to see where his mind state was. Why are you playing games, Anonymous? Shoot to your tandemus. You like being in this situation because you've got time to play mind games? Really? You have time to play?
Time to make cake.
No. But then why are you playing mind games with him? When you want to see where a person's headspace is, he's shown you. He went back to that same woman, didn't he?
Many times.
And okay, now something that I always like to say as well is the first time you caught him, ne, a person can come back and apologize. But when you say many times, we don't even call it cheating anymore because it's something you know about, you are used to it, you are letting it happen. So even when you talk to your friends about it, don't say many times. You were fooled once. But everything else, you are allowing it. You've co-signed it. So all the other things is not cheating. She's even phoning you now because you've allowed it. So it's no longer cheating. You guys are in this love triangle. You are together in this thing. You are in a relationship with your husband and his woman, right? I hope that's how you must see it. But the problem here is your only problem seems to be the fact that they want your money. If they didn't want your money, Anonymous, you would not have a problem with the fact that he's in a relationship with somebody else, but he's your husband. And he said he's monogamous. So are we just having a financial debate here, Khore? They want your money. Is that it?
Yes, Naked, because the relationship, when they started with their thing, I told myself
Anonymous,
I'm not going to fight about
Anonymous,
it. I let him.
Anonymous, if you are
do
still
his thing.
there, yindo yenu nonke. It's all your thing.
I'm only there on paper right now because emotionally, really, I'm no longer in it.
Okay, so why are you? But you are emotionally still in it. I don't want to say to you, Anonymous, but you are. That's why you are speaking to us today. It's because emotionally, it's still tearing at you.
He's the father of your children.
So is money the only problem here? Or is trust, disrespect, the fact that she's phoning
trust,
you?
And the issue of this woman literally calling and SMSing
Yeah,
me
disrespect.
every now and then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Working on
disrespect.
me.
Okay, so that's what you must, Anonymous, forget about the money, no?
Mm-hmm.
You are being disrespected here.
Yeah.
And what are you teaching those children?
Exactly, and the worst part is that they are boys. What are they learning from him?
Another thing, Anonymous, is that Indoda Yakone can literally put an end to this. He has made his girlfriend comfortable enough to call you. That is another level of disrespect. You are the headquarters in his life, supposedly. And someone who's working at ground floor has easy access to you. Someone who you've never met in a physical form, but they feel like they can call you and disrespect you at any time of the day and tell you that they're doing things with your man. Your man has enabled this woman to do that. Your man has given her the room and the power to do this. And it's because the first time you forgave him, you gave him the leeway to consistently do this to you. Because he never stopped. Does he have a child with this woman now?
No, but she does have a child of her own.
So he is a stepfather to her children. Is he taking care of his children though?
No, I told you he doesn't contribute anything towards the kids. Nothing at all.
So what made you forgive him the first time around?
If I told you,
Think
I
about
would be
it.
lying because I
Okay. Think about it, and when we come back, please let us know. Let's give you some room to think about it. And when we come back, we'll just find out and then we'll wrap it up, okay?
Okay.
At ShopRite, you have the power to save with extra savings. Join over 15 million South Africans and get instant cash savings on over 1,000 deals like 400 grams Parmalat cheese slices, only $44.99, save 15 Rand. A 200-gram jar of Nescafe Classic coffee, just $89.99. 2 175-gram bars of Lifebuoy bar soaps for a low 24 Rand, save 10 Rand. Valid until 12 March. You've got the power in your pocket with extra savings, only at ShopRite.
The youth of African football. 12 African countries have assembled in Egypt for the CAF Under-20 Total Energies Africa Cup of Nations. The future stars of the continent are writing their own history as they navigate the path to the ultimate glory. 10 nations will fall on the way. It will go down to the final 2 teams on the field, but the final whistle will reveal the champions, the future kings of African football. Don't miss out on this thrilling action. The CAF Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations, live on SABC Sport on DTT Channel 4.